Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to this episode of the Sabres Zone. I want to go over something that kind of stood out in my head today. And, yeah, swear to God, it feels like a hangover today, waking up from last night's game. All right, let's take a look at something that kind of stood out a little in my head. You might recall I had mentioned few comments yesterday. I don't know, sometimes I don't even realize till I edit a video some of the things I've said, I swear to God. And I had mentioned something about the Monty Python version of the Sabres. And Thirst Responder had... Anyway, he goes, if this is a Monty Python skit, then it's just a flesh wound. You guys might remember the Holy Grail, that part where they're in the forest. And if you haven't seen the Holy Grail, folks, you got to see the Holy Grail. Seriously. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's a classic. It is. Anyway, he says, then it's just a flesh wound. There's still a little more to chop off. Isn't that how we all feel? I feel like a team with no limbs left. That also relates to the movie. You'd have to see it. Unfortunately, they're not even attempting to fight back. And yes, Thirst Responder, you nailed that one on the head. Because, put that down. Because that's where I feel where we're at too. I don't feel like this team is even attempting to fight back at this point. You know, something alarmed me yesterday, and it's not sitting well with me. I watched Sam in an interview after the game, and he's talking about how good the coach is and how much the guys love each other and all that. Sorry, it just seems like a whole crap of BS at this point. And if he's part of the problem too, he's got to go also. Like, we've really got to think about cleaning house, guys. You know? I know there's no Connor McDavid up for grabs this time, but we might have to blow this thing right up, man. Because, and of course, it would never be, just so everybody knows, it would never be like the 2013-2014 blow up, eh? It wouldn't be. We have too many good young pieces in the pipeline. We do. You know, we can go on about a few of them, but that's not what this video is about. But we'll do that maybe in another video eventually. But we have good pieces in place right now. And look, if our leaders are soft, we got to get rid of them. We got to try. I don't want to sign guys for $4 or $5 million a year that are, you know, soft. I don't. And this worries me. Like, what the hell did we sign? I'm sorry for anybody like Jurgens, but I got no idea why we re-signed this guy. I know we didn't pay him much, but why? To fill a roster spot? Hell no. Bring up some guy from the minors and give him time. We've seen there's a heartbeat in Middlestat this year. You guys have seen it. There is. You know, we've made so many mistakes. Tage Thompson on the first line. I mean, really? You know, like, there's just so many things that I can go on and on about, which I'm not, that's not what this video is about. This video is really just about, what about tomorrow, what we're going to do? You know, forget about what we could have done. What about tomorrow, you know? Are we going to make the changes necessary? God, I'm waiting to hear something. I swear to God, after that game, after I made the video and I chatted with some of you guys online a bit, I stayed up pretty late at night since everything is haywire with work out here. We're still in curfew out here, actually. And I was I was looking to see if Kruger's fired. You know, it's what I do, I swear. I look around, I try to, you know, I check TSN, I check, there's no news. God, it's like, anyway, it can't go on, like I said, forever. But, you know, are we going to stay in a coma state forever, you know? We can't. You know, we need changes now. I think the fans just want hope at this point. They you know, I think that's fair to say, right? We just want a little hope. And if we're not going to get any movement in management, my God, I mean, yeah. And you know, another thing I want to say, while I remember, is I'm kind of on board now with letting Adams go because of his non-reaction to this. And I know the guy's made good moves. Sorry, getting Stahl and getting Hall, those were good moves. Those were good moves that he swung and he got it done. I mean, right now it doesn't look great, but at the time, come on, folks, let's be honest here. You know, we were pretty happy when he pulled this off. We were kind of, wow, like this guy's really getting it done. But look at him now. You know, this is not somebody I'd want if I'm fighting a war as my sergeant, you know? No, because he's not doing nothing. He's just like hiding in the trenches. He's not fighting back. A good GM would have fired Kruger by now. A good GM would have went out and, I don't know, got a veteran coach, get somebody with a chip on their shoulder behind that bench to wake them up. And he's not doing nothing, folks. I mean, you know, you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. You know, if this doesn't beat Adams into a state of reasonableness to fire this coach, what's going to? Can't go on like this. Can't. We need leaders. And I'm not talking captains right now. I'm talking in upper management. We need leaders. We have no leadership. You know, we don't. We just don't. And I hate to say it and harp on the Pagulas again, but my God, if I had your money, Terry, this team would be a powerhouse. Sorry, you're making mistakes, bad mistakes. God, you started your mistakes of firing Lindy years ago. Good God. If you're going to fire him, at least put him up as president. You know, that's really what, you know, I'm hoping that eventually to bring Lindy back and put him somewhere in upper management, but not, I don't think this current regime is going to do anything smart, it feels like, you know. So anyway, that's just my thoughts in the morning, folks, and I wanted to have a Sabre Zone episode where we're due for one. And, you know, and sorry for the Jeopardy music in my intro, folks, but that's staying there to these bunch of deadbeats win a game. Come on, like, you know, we're up on the board. We're one loss away now from what I believe is probably, well, no, I guess the 14-0 thing will always be the biggest futility, but you know, that one was, you know, upper management was like, yeah, we're losing, you know, like, but this is different. This is when we're desperate to win. We need to win just to, you know. This is so unfair in so many ways. I could go on and on and on. There's just no point. I'm just gonna, you know, it's gonna be like a broken record. I don't want to do that, but I do believe we need a complete overhaul. You know, if Pagula had any guts, he'd fire everybody, and he'd bring in some names that we'd be all like so happy to hear. You know, that's really what I'd like, but not my team. Unfortunately, I don't got this man's bank account. You know, sometimes I wonder why, you know, certain people have money, because this guy getting rich really harmed all of us eventually. You know. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop there. We'll see what happens with the boys tonight. We'll see if they summon up the courage to win a game. My God. We'll see. We'll just see tonight. All right, folks, hang in there. And I am taking notes down. There's a few requests for videos and stuff that I've taken. I can't do like, you know, every single request, but right now I can, because the channels, you know, but you know, eventually if the channel blows up and gets bigger, I can't do all the requests because it'd be impossible, right? It would be. But for now, for sure, why not? You know, have a little fun. We're all waiting, so it's not like I have anything good to report. Oh God, oh my God, this guy, this. Pagula, like, okay, all right, let's leave it there. I will talk to you folks later. I hope you're all having a good day. Stay safe, and you know, just we'll see what the day brings. Maybe we'll get some news, you know. Hey, more important things in life, I get it, than hockey. I do, you know, but it's kind of a piece of our heart, this team. And we just want, you know, a little, redemption here as fans. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk later. Have a good one.